No distractions. No distractions. Listen, you see, when you start getting traction or you start, I don't know, making music, playing football, acting, releasing content, you get a job upgrade, you need to make sure there's no distractions. The reason why I say there's no distraction, look, a lot of you lot tune in every single day, and thank you so much. The youth, thank you so much. The message is getting to you lot. My mum messaged me today and said, your little cousin, he's watching the YouTubes and he's understanding and he knows what's right and what's wrong. And he's not getting influenced by all that bullshit that you see on YouTube. You get me? Why for that and fire and like, bro, come on, man. We're grown adults. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, there's banter, but I thought, let me just make a YouTube video today. Right now, we're in Turkey. Hey, we're getting this. We're getting the pattern. You get me? Some of you lot was in the comments. There was like, why are you always wearing the hat bounce? Listen, because of the stress. Nah, I'm joking, but yeah, man. I'm not joking. Self-improvement, man. Even with man's health. Whatever makes you happy, go and do it. Literally. But this video is just making sure that you don't get distracted. Now, let me tell you what's happening right now. I said at the start of the year that I'm going to post 365 videos. One video a day. Now, some people think that's hard. Bro, you wake up every single day and you eat, right? If you don't eat, you die. Well, I'm taking this. This is the energy that I'm coming with. If I don't post content, I die. If I don't post content, if I don't make shit happen for me, I die. A lot of people just complain. Now I'm finding myself getting distracted. Now I look at people like Alex Amosi, Gary V, Daniel Priestley. These are the people that I look at. There's another up and coming, his name's Tom Young. And these guys, they when it comes to mindset, when it comes to what's happening, like I watch these lot every single day. They educate me. Man, in my head I was like, raw, you actually never see none of these guys responding to trolls in the comments. You never see them. And in my head, I'm like, bounce. I don't have a management team around me that's like, oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. I have to just focus myself. And I was logged into my YouTube. So every time a notification came up, it was a comment. Positive comments, negative comments. And listen, I appreciate you lot. I appreciate the positive comments. I've seen my team has sent me some really positive comments. Like, I appreciate that more than the negative comments. Somehow, we're always human beings. We have feelings. So we do look at the negative comments and we're like, oh shit. But that's what we signed up for. And this is what you need to understand, guys. Every time you start getting traction, there's going to be people that don't like it. Period. So I had to log out on my YouTube. I got my boy Z, your boy. He does the thumbnails. He does the uploads. I make the content. I provide to him. That's it. Lock in and lock out. Same thing with my Instagram. I got one of the man them posting all my content. 9 times out of 10, I don't even really see my DMs. And I'm operating like that tunnel vision. I'm focusing on my company, my businesses, and my health. And when you're going through a transition, this is what you have to do. You have to block out the noise. You have to make the content and block out the noise. You get me? And that's it. So it's very important that you stay consistent, but you work smart and not hard. Whatever job you have, make sure you work smart and not hard. And there's going to be hurdles. And when you get to these hurdles, make sure you put yourself in the right positions to scale, to get to next levels and get to next levels. Now, for me, even when it comes to my community and my marketing agency and that, I always like to be hands-on and speak to people directly. But I realize people are just a lot of people, they're time wasters. So it's like they want everything from you, but they don't want to give nothing. And it's very important to have the right team to take care of that. Have the right sales team. Have the right team to control that side of the business. Do you know what I mean? And then you can put your energy into the people that want to invest in themselves. You can put your energy into the projects and the people that are taking it serious. Sometimes you can be overwhelmed. You can be overwhelmed with how many people that are trying to contact you. And I'm very grateful. Every single day I get a new proposal. I get some proposal about this, that, and the other. And I always have to kind of turn it down and start remembering this year, next year, the year after, is about you, bouncer. It's about you and the businesses. Whoever you're in business with, you focus, but it's about your personal brand. It's about protecting your energy. And the positive and the negative comes with the come up. Like, that's it. Like, you'll never ever see an artist get all positive. It never happens. It never happens. And I want you to know, a footballer, an actor, whatever you are, a manager, and it don't have to be just music, it can be anything. Your friends could be hating on you. Could be anything. So understand that. And I want you to know, when you're looking at this, anyone that wants to get up and make content, share it, man. A lot of people share their ideas. A lot of people's got a lot of things filmed and they haven't released it. Release it. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Now, look what we've heard for the culture. Big shout out to Pound Sterling. Big shout out to Spray. Spray called out people to fight. He called out gigs to have a fight. Pound Sterling put up £20,000 to have a fight. Now, I know for a fact Spray has to take that because he called out Tricky a couple years ago to box him. So I know Spray is taking that fight. Pound Sterling put up 20K. He said, yo, boom, I'll fight you. Now, this is showing great, mature, grown. Put down the knives. I'm not saying these man's involved in any of that, but I'm saying, like, this is what our youth need to see online. If people have issues, because we are going to have issues, there's going to be arguments. But at least people can say, look, I will box that person in the ring. And just understand, you see the roads and the people that you're on the roads for, or the people that you're classing as your elders, they're giving you weapons to go do drills or whatnot. Bro, they don't care about you, bro. They don't care about you, bro. Period, bro. They don't care about you. Because when you're in prison doing life, I promise you, they're not coming to visit you, bro. A year, 2 years, 5 years down the line, I promise you, your mum's coming to visit you, bro. That is it. That girl that you had is sleeping with one of the man them that you know. And one of your brethren is sleeping with your gal because you're in jail. And understand that. A lot of the man them, when I was away, I realized I was that person that always used to cause problems for my brethren. I always used to get into problems with other people. I was that person that always used to set pace with other people for my brethren. I remember being away, being in so much problems with people. Years down the line, everyone evolved. And the same people that I had problems with for my brethren was friends with down the line. And I came out and I still had problems with them. That's when I quit the game and I said, you know what? I couldn't care who's got a problem with this person, whether he's from Croydon, whether he's from Fulton Heath, whether he's from here. Because what I saw in my own eyes, I see my brethren on the wing were people that I had problems with. Then when I come home, I see other people upset with people that I'm around. But it's always different. I just had to laugh and said, listen, I'm a big man. I'm a big man, and man is not inspiring the youth to go and spend life in prison. Because just call a spade a spade. We've done that, bro. We've done that. Honey trap murder. There was man's youngers. They were the younger generation. They was inspired by us. They looked up to the oldest, bro. We done that, bro. We should not be proud of that. They spent life in prison. Someone died, bro. When is enough enough? No one cares. No one cares. People in the comments, they can share their opinion. No one cares, bro. Man has been through it. Like, been through it, bro. People have been shot in their face. Their eye has gone missing. We have been through real life stuff, guys. And understand, this is when there was no internet. There was no glorifying nothing. Nothing. There was just work. There was just rolling with submachine guns, and there was work. And the youngers was inspired by the olders, bro. Robbing, cashing transits, running up into banks. Man's not proud of none of that. And I want you to understand, man is not proud of none of that. So don't be influenced by anyone that says they're a real nigger and they're sending the young G's up to country, because you're just grooming them. You get me? Or you're giving a young G a machine to go and disarm a firearm. You go and do it, bro. You go and put the work in. Because that's one thing man didn't do. Man didn't give no young G's anything to go mash work. They done it, but they learnt from us. And that's what man's ashamed of. And that's why man has to create that positive message. And I said to myself, I'm saying, bro, bounce. I feel the love, but I feel the hate. Like, I feel the hate. And I said, raw, like, boom. One thing about me, I remember giving out charity, yeah? Giving out Ramadan packs. And getting so much hate for giving out Ramadan packs. That's when I knew man was blessed. Was it God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers? I knew, alhamdulillah, man's blessed. Man's blessed. You get me? Everything will fall in line when it needs to fall in line. And every single lesson that's happened, I've always asked, I've gone on my knees and I've asked God, why has this happened to me? And then down the line, I think of the bigger picture and I'm like, raw, look where I am now. Look where I am now. At the end of the day, I can switch off socials and get on with my life, or go for a walk with one of the mandem, and just chill out and smile. Go play paddle. Guys, trust me, I know the internet, and I realized giving people accolades, it makes people uncomfortable. Get me? I remember speaking to Crept, and I was like, yo, boom. He tweeted that, yo, boom, I'm doing a YouTube. What shall I cover? He's like, yo, boom. Yeah, cover that. We'll cover that. Boom. And I covered it. And then people felt so uncomfortable because it's not known for in our culture to give our own people flowers. So people look at it like, oh, you're pocket watching. Or this, that, and the other. I'm like, what? One thing with me, I've never, ever been a hater. And one thing, anyone, you know, probably some little fake accounts will probably say something else, but anyone that has met me in person, anyone, they will say, this guy is the total different guy that you see online. And sometimes you have to do it to protect your energy, man. This is my therapy. This is my therapy here. You lot are my therapy. You lot are my therapy. Do you know what I mean? You lot are my therapy. And that's it. And I said, I'm going to dumb it down. I'm going to strip it down. I'm going to go to basics. Z, do not edit no content. Don't edit none of this content. Just put it out. put it out, put it out, put it out. And that's what man needs to do. And that's what man's doing, putting out content. So I just want you to know to keep going, man. Block out the noise, keep going, stay consistent. And when you start getting traction, put things in place so you can keep on going. That's it. And that's what you need to do. Put things in place. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to always say this, guys, no one don't care. After the next day, after next week, that's it. If you forget, look, we all have seen someone who passed away, R.I.P. And the next post, the next day, people get on with their life. Like, it's that real. People get on with their life. No one cares, man. You're in this world by yourself. I know you think that the man, them, and that when the going gets tough, no one cares. People will up and leave you and go on like they don't know you, bro. So focus on yourself and focus on what good you're going to do. What are you doing? What good are you going to do? Years ago, they made a film called White Chicks. Do you think that film could ever be made now? Do you think that? They made a film called White Chicks. And if you ain't seen it, go and look it up. Do you think that film could ever be made now? There will be an uproar. Lighten up, man. You're watching this, lighten up. And I'm sure that some people will watch this video and look for the negative in this video to say something. But just lighten up, bro. And listen, I know that we're all going through stuff. And I know that the UK can be where it is. And if you're watching this from different parts of the world, just go and chase your dream, man, and make it happen, because no one's going to do it for you. And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to get my headpiece done. When you start seeing me again, I'm going to probably have something over my head. And yeah, man, you lot, peace, man. Respect.